You could start it off asking me.
Well, we're delighted to be sitting together. My name is Bob Pizzutiello, and Krystle, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, how are you? I am Krystle Ellis, the Executive Director of the Women's Foundation of Genesee Valley. It's so good sitting next to you.
It's really fun. We've known each other for maybe 10 plus years through a variety of different circumstances, and I'm the band leader for the Indigo Breeze Band, and we just had this wonderful experience playing for their 30th Anniversary Gala.
Yeah, I want to say, so could I start with a moment of gratitude? Okay, so you are the most amazing, one of the most amazing individuals that I know. And there is a lot of pressure when you are about to plan a 30th anniversary gala for a beloved organization that has been one of the pillars of our community for many years. So you don't take the planning of such an event lightly. And you have a lot of folks coming together from far and wide who really loved the mission. And I thought to myself, who would be the best person to make everything come alive? And who would be a band in town that their music and the delivery of sound could impact everyone in the room equally? And it is your sound that transformed our event. It really did. And then listening to the feedback afterwards, and you know, with COVID and folks not gathering, the feeling of a band at a gala kind of went away. So we were like, all right, should we do this? Should we bring the band back? And we're like, yeah, we're bringing a band in. And you all knocked it out of the park. How did you feel about the gala?
Oh, we loved it. We loved the fact that you communicated with us about the upfront planning. We got in early on during the day, set up. The people at the event space were really good to us.
Yes.
And then we had a chance to actually contribute our music to the event, which is really why we do it. I mean, music is inside of us, and we want to be able to share that with other people. So when you asked us to do a little traveling music for the honorees when they were coming up, we kind of figured out what would be good for that. And then we knew we wanted to get people dancing because that's a community activity that brings people together. And the kind of music that we play and that we chose for this event was just what we intended to make both of those things happen. We had some quiet background music with a little energy for when people were walking up to be, and then we had the more danceable music that was really designed for
it was
a wide.
rocking.
I thought, okay, what's the audience going to be like? It's probably going to be pretty diverse. There's going to be younger people. There's going to be older people. So we picked an array of music. And how did you think it came across?
Thebomb.com. So good, so good. I jokingly say that, and I say this all the time, after just looking back at the event, if you are still playing, if you and your band was still playing right now, I think they would still be there dancing. They would still, I mean, they were rocking and moving and sweating, and it was just great. And the other thing that I wanted to add and just asked you is it's very unusual to get the level of customer service that you offered, especially in today's age. And it was like this white glove service of what do you want? It's not like you're gonna get what you get. It was, again, what do you want? How did you learn to be this way to make us feel like we are even a part of the band?
Well, that's a great question. In the first 40 years of my professional life, I was a medical physicist, and I started a private practice, and we supported radiologists and radiology practices and imaging centers and hospitals all across upstate New York. And as the founder, I learned how to listen. And like, that's the most important thing. Listen to what people are saying, to what they're not saying, what their sensitivities are, what their concerns are, and then to share my experience to try to help to give them the best possible advice as to how we could contribute to meeting their goals. And that's really just what comes naturally to me now, and I'm really delighted to hear that it resonated with you.
I can't wait for next year because you're going to be there again, and then the year after that, and then all the years after that. You're stuck with us. Indigo Breeze is just stuck with us. So I say this, don't waste time. Don't overthink. If you want a real party, if you want people bumping, moving, and grooving, if you want to sit with a band they care about your day. You're not in this recycle bin, in and out. Okay, well, we have this gig and that gig, and then we're going to send all the million people to different places. You get what you get. Folks showing up late. No, we actually had a setup time. There was a sound check. It was exceptional. Even the placement of, you cared about the placement of the instruments on the stage to make sure that it just looked right for the room. So if you're looking for a full service band and not just to show up and do whatever, this is the band to be with.
Well, that is just a wonderful reflection of what we absolutely intend to do. We'd love to do it for you.
Book them. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you,
So
Krystle.
good.
What a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
What a
Yes,
pleasure.
absolutely. So, yay!